Okay, the first step what we are going to do is step number one. You have to install the Windows Template Studio. I have given you the link. Please install that one. Next, see here. Open the Visual Studio 2019 and after opening, click on the new project. Click on the new project. So after clicking it, see here the option is showing as Windows Template Studio. In parentheses, it is showing as Universal Windows. Windows Template Studio. Click on this particular Windows Template Studio and click on next. Okay. Next, rename whatever the name you want to keep for your app. So keep it. For example, I'll take as CSC. Next, what I'm doing is I'm choosing a location to save this app. So what I have given is I have given the desktop. Okay, that my folder will be saved on the desktop and click on the create. So after clicking on the create, see here, it is asking you to select the navigation panes which you want. Whatever the navigation pane which you want, you can select on that, or either you can take the blank pane also. So for example, I will take this horizontal navigation pane. Means at the top, it will show you the different tabs that are available. And if you click on this particular tab, automatically the data which is in that particular tab will be displayed. And you can take this also. It's up to you. You can take this tab also. And if you want to design your own navigation page, then take the blank. Otherwise, if you want a tab which acts as a menu, then take this menu bar. So for this is only for example, that's why I'm taking the horizontal navigation pane. And you can select the different options also. If you want to select the design patterns, you can go with the design patterns. And if you want to insert the pages, you can go and insert the pages, whatever you want. And if you want to go see the features and all, so you can add. There are different options. Suppose if you want any database like that, you can go for the services. If you want to do any types of testing, then you can select any testing from here. So if you don't want to select any of this, if you want to take the default options, then no need to select all these. Simply you click on the prototype and you select whatever the pane which you want and click on the create. So creating will take some time as usual because we have given some options for the software to create. So based on the options which we have given, the software will create that particular pane. So it will take a couple of minutes. So now the app template was created. So from here, what you can do is there are different types of folders in this. First, before seeing the folders, what we have to see is first we have to check whether our template has been created correctly or not. For that, click on this particular local machine and a separate window will get opened and this particular app will run on that particular window. So see here, the build has been started. You can check all the status over here. Build started with debugging for into 86 machine. So this is validating this particular app. Once this app is validated, then automatically a separate window will get opened. And in that window, see here, it is showing deployment started. So registering the application to run from layout. Layout means it is a separate window where we have taken this particular template. A separate window will be opened. Yes, now the window is open. I will share that window. See, this is a window that has been opened. Means that our project, whatever the project which we have taken, it is running in the background actually. So it will get opened. Yes, now you can see that the window has been opened. So this is the main screen because we have not done any sort of modification to the template which I have given. Okay, simply we took the template and I have assumed that I have made some modification and I have opened my particular app. Now that this is an empty template only. I have not made any sort of modifications to the in the template so that Now I'm checking whether my template is working correctly or not. So this is the main page. If I add some sub pages to it, so all the tabs will be shown over here. And those particular tabs which are shown over there, so it contains different type of theoretical part, matter, static data. Okay. So whatever the data which you want, you can insert there and that data will be displayed. Okay. Let me close this and go back to our Visual Studio. So I came back. So assuming that my code has been worked perfectly, and now I came back to the Visual Studio. So I know what is the content that is there because I have selected my own pane. So from that particular pane only, I'm going to modify that particular data. So when I run this particular app, first I saw the main page, no? So what I'm going to do is I'm opening this particular main page.xaml. So I want to open that particular main page.xaml code. Let me reduce this so that now I have, okay. So this is my main page.xaml page. Actually, nothing I have inserted there, no. So that's why it is not showing me any content. Now, let me add some, okay, I'll zoom it actually. I have made it as 50%. See, I have made it 50%, no? So that occupied the full space. You can check the pane over here. So this line is there, no? That indicates my borders actually. So I'll remove this also. See there, that indicates my border. Now, what I want to do is I will insert some content on the main page. So for inserting the content, where I have to write, see, when I click on this particular box, this grid is selected. So that means my content, I have to write down in this particular grid box only. Only what is there here? Only one thing they have to, that is the background. So they have given only the background color. Okay. Other than that, they have not chosen anything. Now, if I want to write down some sort of a content, I have to write down in between these two. This grid is there, no? In between these two, opening and closing of these grids, I have to write down my particular content. Sorry. So what I will do is, let me reduce it to 25% so that this box is visible to me. Now, I will take a text box. I'll click on the toolbox. Okay. What I'll do is, instead of this surface, I will take 13 inches desktop. At a later point, I will adjust for all the things. Now, for time being, what I have did, simply I have taken the desktop, 13.3 inches desktop option. And now I'll click on the toolbox and I will select a text box. So I took a text box option. I dragged a text box option over here. See this, I already told you, we have to write down the code in between this opening and closing grids. So I simply dragged a text box. I am not going to write even a single line of code. Simple drag and drop is enough for me. What I am doing is I am extending my text box properties to this particular grid ending, so that whatever data I want to insert as much as possible, I will insert. See, this is my text box. I have taken a text box and I have expanded the borders of the particular text box so that this particular text box, entire this text box, I can write some sort of data now. So after taking the text box, what I want to do is simply I want to make an app, which is a static app. Static app means, suppose, for example, now IPL is going on, no? So I will take IPL app. IPL 20, I want to design an IPL 2022 app. So first thing, before starting, what I have to do, I have to, in the main page, I have to give the content about the IPL. So what is IPL? Like that, I have to give some content. Next, I want to give what are the different types of teams that are there in IPL. Okay, for example only. Okay. Next, if suppose I want to know about some particular team, suppose I want to know about Bangalore Royal Challengers, then what I have to do is I'm going to take 10 items. I'm going to take 10 items where each and every item will be a team. Okay, each and every item will be a team. Because why I'm saying it as an item is, so whenever you are going to take a grid template, the first thing you have to remember is the main page will be called as a main only. The sub pages which are there, there will be called as the items. Okay. So for example, if I want to write some content here, what I am doing is, see in the text box which I have created, yeah, here text option is there, no text equal to, in between double quotations, it is written as text. I will remove that one and I will write IPL 2022. I'll write it down as IPL 2022. Now, this is not visible actually. This IPL 2022 is a very small thing. No, now what I will do is I'll go to the end, or in between also you can write, no problem at all. So I will take another component, text size. 1 minute, I will take another component, text size. Okay, so if there is any error means you can check it. So maybe it is not showing. So you can find out what are the options that are there in this particular text thing. Okay, reading, wrapping, composition, changed. Where is this size? Size changed. Okay, I'll do one thing. Instead of writing it here, at the end, I will type. See here, font size. So what I'm going to take is, I'm going to take the font size option. So there is no need to worry whether that option is there or not. If you type that option, if something is there, automatically it will show. Then you can give that particular option. So for example, so I have taken it as 30. Then see here, now it is visible, I think, for you. Or I'll take it as 100. Okay, now it is visible, right? Okay, so like this, whatever the content which you want to write down in this particular box, you can simply write it over here and you can increase the size. If you want to add the color to that, you can add the background color, or you can add the text color, anything, whatever the properties that are there for this particular text, you can use all those particular text. Okay, so now simply again, I'm coming back. See, now what I'm going to do is, whatever the text box I have chosen, okay, so I will take this as a heading only. Okay, I'll take this as a header part. So I will adjust this. Simply, you can click on click on this particular box and you can move it wherever you want, and automatically the coordinates also will get changed. There is no need to worry about what is the height of that particular box, what is the width of that particular box. There is no need all those details. Simply you can change that particular, whenever you are moving like this, automatically it gets changed. Now what I have done, I have taken IPL 2022. Okay. And again, I'll go to the toolbox and again I will search for another text box. Okay. So like this, any text box, any number of text boxes you can take. There is no issue at all. So why I'm doing is, I will show you and afterwards I'll run again this program and I'll show you the output also. Now see here, another text box data has been added. Okay. Now instead of this text box, so what I'm going to do is, I will copy the data which is already there. Let me copy the data. I have already the data there. 1 minute. I have added some data there. I'm going to copy that particular data. Simply, you can browse regarding the IPL. So whatever the data you want, you can take it from the IPL, and from there you can simply copy it and paste it. I already told you there is no need to worry about the data. So what I'm going to do is I have copied some sort of data. See, a very big data I have copied. Okay, no need to worry whether how much data will be there and all. Whatever the data which you are copying here, that data is shown over here. You can check the borders of this particular box, and based on that particular borders, simply you can insert the data. So if you want to insert the complete data also, you can insert. Now what I am going to do is, again, I will change the font size as that is not visible. Okay. If I type the size, it is showing me as a font size. Now I'll take it as 30. Okay. Okay, I'll take it 50. Yes, now I think it is visible. Okay, so now I'm going to save the data. Simply click on Control S and your data will be saved. Otherwise, you click on this and you can save your particular data. Now what I'm going to do is, so what I have done in the main page of my app, I have created two text boxes. In the first text box, I have given the header part, and in the second text box, I have given the data about that particular thing. Okay. So as this is only a sample app, simply I am showing you, you can add how much amount of data you want, you can add that particular thing. Everything will be displayed. Now, what I'm doing is, I'm going to click on the local machine and I'm again going to run this particular app. I show you the output also, because we have to see the difference now. Once we have added some content, so we have to see whether that particular content is added or not. See, the app has been opened. Yes, see here. Previously, what have you seen? You have seen an empty screen actually. Previously, you have seen only an empty screen. Now, what you are seeing? You are seeing the data which I have added in the app. See, this is the static data. Nothing is there to change it actually. See, I am selecting the data. Nothing you can change. Okay, even a single line of code also you cannot change. Simply I have deleted it and again I will add it. So there is no need to worry about it. As I am the developer of this app, I am able to delete this also. But you people cannot delete it. Okay. So like this, now I am closing again and I am getting back to the Visual Studio. Okay, so like this, whatever the content which you want, you can add in that particular main screen. Okay, everything will be added over here. Now, if I want to go for the subparts, see, actually I told you, no, only one main page will be there and there will be different sub pages. So that sub pages are called as items. Those are called as the items. Now my main page content is over. As this is a sample app, I don't want to add more than this content. Now you can check all the options that are available. Whatever the options which are there, you can simply click on that particular options and you can check the options. There is no need to write any sort of coding. So I have not written even a single line of code also. Whatever the content that this particular this template gave me, I have took the same content and I have added that particular data over there. Okay. Okay. Now I'll move to the content which I have already given to you. Okay. So now I'm closing it. Let me share the other one. So now this is the app. This is the content which I have already given to you. So for your ease, no need to create everything. So simply download this particular app from this option. There are several options in the right hand side. No, from these options, the option which you have to choose. The option which you have to choose in order to add the data is Go to the view folders page. Go to the view models page. So this page is there, no? View models. Go to this view model page, and from that, this last one is there, no? Tab view model. Tab view model. Double click on this particular page. So if you double click on this particular page, so like this, your page will be open. Scroll down to the middle and see here. One option is there, tab view item data. Tab view item data. So this is nothing but from here, new to this point, whatever I have selected, this is one tab. That is one tab. And this is the other tab. Okay. And see what I have done is I have already added 4 particular tabs. I'll run this app and I'll show you. Then I'll delete one tab and I'll add one tab. Then you will get, you will be easily understanding how you are going to do. So let me run this app. If there is a problem of running the app, simply what you have to do is place the mouse on this particular demo app and right click on it and click on clean. Click on clean. So after clicking on clean, next again right click on it and click on the rebuild tab. Click on the rebuild tab. Then automatically your screen will, 1 minute, let me share the output over there. See here, tab view. So main page I have shown you, this is the tab view. So whatever the content, you can write down here. If you for more information, click on the tab view. Like that, if you write means automatically this they'll click on this tab view. So I have added some sort of content in my code. Okay. So only for example, actually. So I have added something. I have written something. And the content also I copied somewhere and I have pasted over here, as this is a demo only. Next for the item 2, I have written only Kumar. For item 3, Komneni. For item 4, KKK. Like that, I have written something. Okay, only for the demo part. Now I'll close this. See here. Now what I'm going to do is, whatever the data which I have given here, I'm going to remove lot of data. Okay, I'll remove lot of data and I will keep only a single line. I'll close with the parenthesis. Okay. So what I have done. So now what I'm doing is I am replacing my content here with some random content. I don't know what is that content also. Simply I have typed something. And I am replacing the item number 3 also. Okay, I have replaced a random content. Now what I am doing is I am removing this particular item number 4. I have removed it completely. Okay. So what I have done, I have removed the item number 4. I have shown you 4 items. Now I am going to continue with 3 items only. And also I will change this name to Kolkata. And I'll change this to Hyderabad. Okay. So I have changed the content. Now I'll save this and again I will run my app. So remember one thing, don't change any other content other than the specified content, because if you are changing the other content means automatically your app will not work, because this is a static app. Even if you are changing a single colon also, that app won't work and it will be very difficult for you to find out where you have deleted that particular colon. See here. So previously there are 4 tabs in my output. Okay. Now what I am doing, I have only 3 tabs. Okay. First one is the Bangalore tab. I have given some sort of content. Second one, I gave it as a Kolkata and I have given some content. Third one is the Hyderabad and I have given some sort of a content. Okay. Like this, we can add any content and you can delete any content also. Whatever the content you want, you can add, and whatever the content you want, you can delete it. For example, if your app is not stopped means click on this red button. Click on this red button, then automatically you will be redirected to this particular thing. Okay, hope you understand. Now, what I will do is I will add two more index, last one. I'll show only this one. So you have to put a comma. Don't forget to put a comma. If you want to add a new one, put a comma. If you want to remove anything, remove that particular comma. Okay. So now I am going to add three contents. I'll show you the errors also why it is coming. So because index number should not be same actually. You have to take a different index. So I'm going to take it as 5. Sorry, I have copied it wrongly. Copy this also. Okay, now I'll take another theme, Chennai. And now instead of giving this particular content, I'll give the numbers over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay. And here also I will change the content from Hyderabad to any other team, Delhi. Delhi. Now instead of these particular things, what I will do is I will take the capital letters. Okay, some capital letters I have taken. Now, how many tabs I have? I have clearly, tabs means items. Okay, clearly I have 5 different items with me. Okay, so what are the names of those items? First item is Bangalore, second one is Kolkata, third one is Hyderabad, fourth one is Chennai, fifth one is Delhi. Again, we'll see the output, whether those tabs are added or not. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, I'll directly go to the tab view and see here there are 5 different tabs now. First one is Bangalore, second one is Kolkata, third one is Hyderabad, fourth one is Chennai, and I have given the numbers over here, and fifth one is the Delhi. I have given all the capital letters. Okay, so I am closing it and again I am returning back. So I think you have understood how to create a static template. How to create a static app with the template which I have given. Okay, so